man. That guy's got a ski rack on his 996 turbo. Mate, well played. We're headed to Ferrari of Salt Lake City because they just got a very, very cool car and I want to share it with you guys. I also really want to see it. It's mainly for you guys. I got you. There's also a Ferrari F430 right over here, and if I can get past this Sprinter van. What do we have here? A Speciale. What is going on? I mean, we're at the Ferrari dealership, but it's on the road, and I'm gonna watch him cruise in. That is sick. Look at that color. Now we're gonna start here in the back corner of the Ferrari dealership here in Salt Lake City. Of course, the 599 SA Aperta, which is essentially a 599 GTO, but here is the new arrival, the Ferrari F12 TDF blue, as you do, next to its matching twin, the 458 Speciale Aperta. These are probably my favorite specs ever. The TDF blue, the bronze wheels, the red interior, and to just have the pair matching up. It was 499 of those, 799 of these, 499 of those, and then just 80 of the SA Apertas. This portion of the vlog, human man versus Lamborghini. You know, I'm starting to realize that this slopes slightly downward. That's a creepy feeling right now. Getting the car back to its original spot might be tougher than I thought. Oh gosh, I need to work out more. This is so. No, we're going this way. Well, now we're in a predicament because I have a dead Lamborghini sitting here in the middle of the garage. The floor slopes down to this drain. That's why it was so easy to push. And I should have used the momentum of the car during that portion rather than chatting it up with you guys. You know, generally speaking, the ladies are quite impressed by this, but from an efficiency standpoint, when you have a car that you can't actually drive, it would be a lot easier to push if I was just ever so slightly stronger. All right, so some of you guys may have noticed that today's video, there was no pre-roll advertisement, and that is because today's video has been sponsored by CarLock. This is an automotive anti-theft device. It's pretty cool. It just plugs right into your OBD2 port, and in the event that your car gets stolen, if you have this thing plugged in, it has GPS tracking, and so instantaneously, using the CarLock mobile app, you can track the exact location of your car. The OBD2 port on the Gallardo is right under the dashboard on the driver's side, right below the steering wheel, right there. Okay, so I just plugged the CarLock in. It's just right there. It's real plug and play. Pull up the CarLock mobile app right here. Immediately, it opens up the GPS coordinates of where the car is located. Now, the peace of mind that this thing provides, having this information at your fingertips, knowing that your car is parked exactly where you left it, you can't beat that. Another cool feature this has, it has a vibration detection. So if somebody hits your car, it will alert you immediately. If somebody starts up your car, it will alert you. And of course, if somebody moves your car, if the car moves locations, it will alert you as well. Now, if you want to find out more information on the CarLock device, there's going to be a couple links in the description below. Be sure to go check them out. So I just set up the tripod. I'm going to set you guys down on the tripod, and we are going to have a little heart-to-heart conversation on what I want to do with the Gallardo. The car is having the obvious clutch issues, and that's not what is spurring this conversation on. This car now has 38,000 miles. It is going to be enshrined into the Lamborghini High Mileage Club, aka 40,000 miles. You'll notice from a value standpoint, there's a gap between Gallardo's greater than 40,000 miles and Gallardo's less than 40,000 miles. From that standpoint, it makes sense. I should just sell the car, right? The problem is that there's not a car out there that I'm just like jonesing to replace it with. Now, some of the OG subscribers, if you will, you'll remember the Lotus Elise I had before the Gallardo. Now, when it became financially viable for me to pick up one of these cars, I wanted one so bad that it was easy to sell the Lotus. Now, I love a lot of these newer supercars that are in that $200,000 range, like the McLaren 570, the Lamborghini Huracan, Ferrari 458. Those are all great cars. They don't like stir my soul. I know that sounds kind of dumb, but they don't. I'm just not like, maybe I sell this car and I continue saving up for a year and buy some type of like mega car, like a Stradale. I'm not sure what to do. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. What do you think I should buy? I don't know. And it's not like these cars, it's not like, the 570, the Huracan. Like, I love those cars. They're incredible cars. Those cars are twice the value of this car. Are they twice as good? $100,000 more. $100,000 more, that's a ton of money. We have now returned to the portion of the vlog where I have to push the Gallardo back into its parking spot. I know that's why the majority of you guys have stuck around. I don't know. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna back you up a little bit. I'm gonna use this slight little incline to my That's what it's like owning a dead Lamborghini. Come on, come on, come on. Success. Back into the spot. I cleared the pole and everything. Let's go for a drive. We just received a massive tip from my friend Brady. There's a very special car. I don't know what this thing is doing in the state of Utah, but it's here. I haven't necessarily been invited to go check it out. I'm not gonna tell you I'm not allowed to, but we're gonna go scout out the region, see if we can just capture just a moment in time. There it is, there it is. The Rambo Lambo. There's a Rambo Lambo in the state of Utah, but I'm kind of like, I gotta park somewhere. Napa Auto Parts, thank you. I'm not buying anything from you today, but I am parking my car here. Very nice folks here at Alex Auto Haus have allowed me to take a look at the Lamborghini Lm002, the Rambo Lambo. Now, ironically, it's here at the shop to get a clutch replacement, as you do, Lambos, right? I have a weird fascination with the LM, and it's one of my dream cars. It's on the short list for sure. They only built 300 of these back in the late 1980s. I'm actually kind of surprised how small this thing is in person. Like, it's not that tall. It's incredibly wide. As you can see, we'll take a quick look at the truck bed. Just look at like the size of these little mirrors. They're so small for a vehicle that is so massive. Take a look at the interior, the manual transmission. Glare's a little rough, but you can see right there it has the left check engine light and the right check engine light. What the difference is between those two, I do not know. I've heard the rumors for years and years and years about sort of like this dark green LM somewhere in the state of Utah that people have seen, and finally I've caught it. Well, I'm not super excited to film this part of the vlog because I've decided to sell the Audi. But I want to sell it to one of you guys. So if there's a local Utah subscriber that wants this car, please contact me because I would love to keep it in the family. Of course, I bought the Jeep Wrangler. I've run the 3 cars for a while. It doesn't really make sense. And I know there's somebody that can appreciate this car just like I have over the course of the past 9 years. Now, this car is far from perfect. I've I've shared a lot of the failures of this car throughout, the past year. It's broken down on me several times, but it's still a good car, maybe for like a high school student, someone looking for their first car. I'm gonna show you guys the ins and outs of the 2002 Audi TT. This is the 225 horsepower version. It has the 1.8 turbo. As you guys know, the Hummer backed into it. I've struggled to find a replacement bumper in this same Amulet Red, so that's why it's still kind of sitting in this current situation. The clear coat in certain places is starting to peel up. So the Audi has 163,000 miles on it. It's still in relatively good shape inside the car, like the dashboard, the leather, you know, the air conditioning blows cold, the heated seats work, the radio operates. I'm looking to get $4,000 for it. I want to sell it locally in the state of Utah, so if you live in Florida, this probably isn't really the car for you. If you are interested, contact me either via Instagram or you can send me an email to TheStradman@hotmail.com. It's gonna be sad to see this car go though, because I've had it for a long time and you know, we've been through a lot of ups and downs. You know, this car in a weird way, it kind of represents a lot of the failures that I've had in my life. Not that this car has caused the failures, this car has been involved in a lot of the failures that some of you guys are probably familiar, you know, that those long-term subscribers. We saw a ton of awesome cars in today's vlog. If you did enjoy it, be sure to smash the like button. But just like that, this vlog is over, and I'm out.